Hello, welcome back. Oh my god, 9 years on YouTube. And I thought I'd do a video talking about the past 9 years in terms of being on social media and using YouTube and Instagram as a tool to promote my work and to grow professionally. So, 9 years on YouTube. Being here was not something I decided on a whim. It wasn't. It was something I thought about and I decided to do because 9 years ago I was a private teacher of English and I was moving to Brazil. So I moved to Brazil. It's going to be 9 years already, my lord. Yeah, it's going to be 9 years at the end of May. Yes, that I moved back to Brazil. So I was moving back to Brazil and I was a private teacher in England, in London. And back then, most of my students were still coming to my house for lessons. And I wanted to then start teaching online because, I was moving back to a country that I had not lived in for so long, for 12 years. And I was going to live in a city that I didn't know anyone because I moved to Porto Alegre. That's not where I'm from. I'm from São Paulo. So I really wanted to be able to continue working and to show my work to people and to teach online through Skype back in the day. So that was the reason why I decided to be on YouTube. So my first video was recorded using my webcam. Yeah, my first video was recorded using my webcam. I did not know how it worked. It was difficult to record it. I didn't know how to upload it, how to edit. So the editing was bad. It took me ages to learn to edit in a reasonable way. So for many years on YouTube, I don't know how long actually, but for about 5 years, 6 years on YouTube, I did not know how to trim videos. So if I had forgotten what I wanted to say, I would have to just leave it there, So it was not very good. It took me ages to learn these things. Not because they're so difficult, but because I thought they were so difficult. So I didn't go out and learn them, for ages. But anyway, so I recorded on my webcam and I, got students straight away. So the moment I posted my first video on YouTube, I think it was 2 weeks after my first video on YouTube, 9 years ago. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. I'm hungry. I got an email from a gentleman wanting to be my student, and he was in fact my student for ages. So I started getting students. So very quickly, I built a waiting list of people wanting to learn from me. So, I achieved what I set out to do. What I initially wanted to do, which was get students to be able to continue to be a private teacher. Something I would have done differently, okay, in terms of being here for so long now. Consistency. I feel that I lacked consistency a lot. So the past 9 years on YouTube were important years in my life as a person. I moved back to Brazil. I had my 2 children. I became a mum, and I think having to deal with all of the struggles of motherhood, and I have 2 kids and they're only 1 year and 3 months apart in age. So it's like I had 2 babies for a very long time. And all of that together with being consistent on YouTube was a very big challenge for me. And I failed a lot of the time with that, And that was not very nice because I think all I needed to do was to have some sort of strategy, which is why I talk to you guys about strategy so much, is because it has failed me as well. Not having a strategy has proven to be something that really changed the way I was doing things and the results I was getting and where I was going. So having a strategy is so important. So I would have been more consistent if I was starting today. And something I would have changed as well is I would not care so much about the numbers. I used to really, really care about the numbers. So I was stuck in a specific number of followers for a very long time. Subscribers on YouTube for a very long time. And I was like, my God, I'm doing videos, I'm working hard, and why do I not have more followers, more subscribers? That used to be upsetting for me. I think it's obviously because I was younger as well, you know, like 9 years is a big, very long time in someone's life. And it changes who you are, it does. But I used to care about that a lot, and a lot of the time be discouraged by that. And I would change that completely today, because over time I learned that there are people waiting for this video every week. There are people who actually use my work, the work I produce free of charge, for free, on YouTube and Instagram, to really improve their English. So this for them is like a weekly lesson. So I became aware of the power of my work to one person, and not caring about whether or not I have a great number of subscribers or followers. Do you see what I mean? So this has changed a lot for me over time. And obviously having more subscribers and more followers on Instagram means that you are able to promote your work to more people. And especially nowadays that I'm not a private teacher anymore. I have my own courses, English courses. I have 2 courses. My main course is 100 days, and my pronunciation course is Pronounce with Patty. So of course I want to expose myself to be able to promote my work to a larger audience, obviously, but I don't care as much as I did in the past. Question I get as well: you've been here for such a long time, 9 years. Are you going to delete the old videos? The videos with no editing, the videos with a bad equipment. So I used my webcam for a while, and then I got my first camera, which was a good camera, don't get me wrong, but the microphone was awful. So it was very, very bad. The microphone was so bad. Are you going to delete those videos? Of course not. Of course not. They are part of this journey, you know. So the way I was teaching in the past to the way I teach now has changed. I am a lot more mature, a lot different now as a person. So I think to be able to see this development is fantastic, because imagine watching a video from 9 years ago and thinking, oh, this is exactly the way I am today. I look the same. I say the same things. I am exactly the same person. I'm using the same equipment. Brilliant. You know, I'm using the same background. Brilliant. No, I want to see a development. I want to know that there has been a journey, that there has been a process. I think I love the process, you know, and this to me has got a very important significance to me as a person and as a teacher. In terms of equipment, I used that good camera for a long time. I then got a microphone, which made it better, a lot better actually. And I used that camera for years and years. And then I recently got a new camera. It was in July 2022. This camera I'm using now, which is a beast, you know. It's a fantastic equipment. I've got a good microphone. I still get a little bit of echo in this room, which is something that upsets me a little bit, but there's only so much I can do. I'm doing my best in terms of equipment nowadays. I have my lights in front of me, so it's a lot more professional than it used to be, because this is what happened with YouTube. It became part of my job. So, you know, knowing that I have to do videos, to record videos, prepare the scripts, think about what I want to say, all of this is part of my job. So it's not something that I do, oh, I feel like recording today. No, I will record it if I have to, even when I don't feel like doing it. So the frame of mind has changed a lot over time. And just to end this video, something very funny that happened recently. My daughter Naomi, she's 6. Her we were at a party, a school party, you know, the kids were there and everything, and the parents, and I was talking to one of the mums, and she said to me, "Oh, Patricia, something very funny happened," because I don't usually tell people that I am a teacher on YouTube and Instagram. So when I meet someone for the first time and they say to me, "What do you do?" I say, "I'm an English teacher." That's it. You know, that's usually my answer. So if they ask more, "Oh, you're teaching a school," then I explain, "No, I teach by myself. I have my own business, and I use Instagram and YouTube to promote my work. So I work on social media." That's usually what I say if they ask me anything about being a teacher. Otherwise, I just say English teacher. So most people don't know that I'm on Instagram until they find me one day, you know. So on YouTube, of course, but I say Instagram because I've got a larger audience on Instagram than I do on YouTube. Anyway, I was talking to this mom who's very lovely, and she was saying, "Patricia, I had no idea what you did for work until my daughter came home and she said, 'Mum,' she's 6, right? 'Mum, when I grow up, I want to be like Naomi's mom.'" And she was like, "Really? What does she do?" And she went, "She's a YouTuber and a blogger." And I was like, "What?" And then she said that she went online and she found me and she loved the work and everything. So it's, you know, I don't see myself as a YouTuber or a blogger. I really just see myself as a teacher, but being on social media is something that has given me the chance to promote my work and to make it accessible to a lot of people, even those people who are not willing or able to pay for my courses. They still learn a lot from the work I do here and on Instagram for free. So yeah, I think this has been a good reflection on the past 9 years of my life in terms of being a teacher here online. But I wanted to say that I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I feel like being here has kind of become part of what I do. You know, it's something I know I do. And I am very happy to be able to help you guys improve and feel different about your English and your journeys. So thank you to all of you. I know there are people who have been here for 9 years with me. So what? If you are one of these people, just leave me a comment. But thank you to all of you who watch me, who support me, and who encourage me to be better and to be a better teacher for all of you. All right? Thank you, and happy 9 years! Yay! See you soon.